Again, viewers, today we have found a situation problem. What's going on a Brittany property here in Zimbabwe, right? This Phoenicia property, as declared by this husband, right? The beacon, right, is over here. You see, there is the beacon. You know, in Africa, they've got things they call beacons. This one I am showing here, right? So what happened was that Brittany Richards, you know, Phoenicia herself, acting last films on these few films on this Tiger TV, Popeye Family Show, or maybe PFS Films, or maybe One King Films, was, you know, very strict. You see, so when he found out that Oneke was not the one with the principal problem, so we started to discover, to investigate. There was a bulldozer activity on the next yard, you see, and they were removing some trees that was falling in the road, or on the stand rather. So to actually ask Gordon Dodd the answer to this solution, we only had, you know, Jeremy Henry to give us an assessment of what exactly is on the boundary of the area. So we ended up coming here to find out what exactly had taken place. So what had taken place was that the bulldozer, yes, of course, you can see it's a difficult outcrop here. The rock outcrop is quite too difficult for someone to be able to explain exactly what had happened while the bulldozer was failing to cut the stone. You see the stone? But rather, the question with Tiana and Britannia was, is the boundary now established? So we said the boundary is not yet established, but we're trying to make sure that when the boundary is going to be established, according to the moon and the sun, right, while it's keeping the property safe from exploitation, right? Just like how we would want to do things in Jamaica or in any other island. So this is the situation that took place. So guys, if you wanna enjoy it, like, share and subscribe. I don't know how the problem was continuing, so we managed to arrest the situation. As you can see right now on the video, we arrested the situation. We locked up again the polythene, these things, these poly poly ropes, while we were trying to afford the fencing of the respectable estate, right? So while that is on the situation, we have got a very rock rock, you know, rock is hard. It's a big rock type of outcrop, and the bulldozer itself has suffered quite an injury there. And then if we are to put a bulldozer on Brittany's property, it will suffer a lot of injury because the yard is very rock, you see. So that is my conclusion for today. I'm your presenter, Mr. Yanifik. You know, I don't know if you're seeing Yanifik in some other videos, but today I am reporting on what is happening in the area, particularly where the peg is supposed to be required. You see, so where the stone is where the peg is. You see, right there. That's where the peg is. So the peg is lining up. You see, if I see my hand, you see my hand. It's lining up to that pole over there. You see, so anything required, every house has got that distance. From here to up to that side there, it should be 50 meters. And then from here to the next whatever there, it will be 40 meters. And then the next person wants their own demarcated stand from here will be 40 meters to the next peg, right? And then that is the principle that every people have been taking on throughout the law given before they're in this world. So I would like to enjoy anyone else who got comments about this and would like to subscribe about this and want to also chip in and invest on this, because we're trying to work out a plan on keeping our native nature as natural as possible. And guys, thank you well done for watching a day in a hustle, you know, in the middle of a hustle. That's how we do. We try to maintain things, you know, where we don't have the fence, you know. This Brittany type of things, you know what I'm saying? We have to try to keep them nice, you know what I'm saying? They are ecological things. Trees are good for life, you know what I'm saying? Like you hear from Jamie Hood, they say trees are good for life, you know there. So especially from Rashan, from Taka TV. Yeah, man, we appreciate his inquiry of having to have us get down to the ground to find out exactly Wagwan, what happened, upon the position, you see. So without them trees, you see, let me show you. Without them trees like this, we will never have the economy or the ecology that we have. So we are looking forward to a better way of manifesting the safe keeping of trees and the development of infrastructure and roads, whatever. Right. So guys, there we have it. There's another tree, guys. You want to see a tree? Because in Jamaica there's so many trees everywhere. So guys, that's the style. So thank you for watching.